So heading down from Gitwe Hill, I want you to experience what happens during peak harvest. Like yesterday we had 32 tons of coffee, about 600 farmers arrived to the washing station, and still no water, which is very problematic. So most of the tables at Heza are naturals, but we can't stop now and we can't not have a production. So I'm just gonna go down to Heza and show you a little bit how reception is, what they're doing, how they're logging things by hand, and everything that happens from collection point to very late in the evening. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, sunset. I have a full crowd here because I have a camera, which is amazing. So first step of processing a coffee, or even selling a coffee or bringing it to the washing station, is coming to this place right here. A lot of people. So in the back there, they're floating coffee. Floating is basically removing everything that's way too light, meaning a lot of infested bug or bug bites in general, also unripe cherries and just hollow cherries that haven't gotten any nutrition. So that's grade 3. Step 2 is continuing, I'm gonna go here, is continuing the sorting and removing only grade 3s, which happens here. So here a lot of farmers are removing grade 3 cherries, which is everything that's way too overripe or way too underripe. And then when grade 3 is sorted out, then people here stand in line, and then they register everything there. So I'm gonna show you right away. Basically, last year they only needed to pay for the grade 1. This year the government has put in new rules which obliges long miles to pay for grade 1 and grade 2. And grade 3 the farmer produces, processes themselves, and then they sell it to the government or the other market. So here, putting a big line, which is great. Look at those people. It's just amazing. So many people are coming today. We're expecting about 650 farmers or so and 35 tons of cherry. To put it in perspective, last year Long Miles received 15 tons of cherry, the same peak harvest time. So here they're weighing the coffee, and then, man, maybe they're gonna yell at me for doing this, but right here, they're writing down for each and every farmer what they brought, how much they brought, and how much Long Miles owe them, basically. Usually what has happened is farmers get a little bit prepaid. This year it's just way too hard and way too early for prepayments, but they are paying 100 franc per kilo premium on top of the market price for the coffee. And after everything has been bought, so grade 1 and grade 2, then this is the hill initial. So Hongye, and then Gishubi, and then Mutana, and Gitwe, and something else I don't remember. So that's grade 1 and grade 2, as you can see. And then in a few hours, when everything's sorted, most of it is bought and the line is out. They're working so effectively that by 11 o'clock this evening, every farmer is gone. Like, there's no farmers left. I have seen washing stations where farmers are still selling their coffee at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Here at Heza, 11 o'clock, everything's super efficient, and they're filling the tanks through this baby right here. So as you can see, it's really steep down, and before they actually sold So farmers sold the coffee here, and then they had workers walking all the way down with 60, 70 kilos on their heads, putting it in floating tanks down here somewhere, and then putting it in the tanks. So just too much carrying, too much inefficiency. So they built this little thing right here under a roof, and like in here, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, actually. So there's a pipe, and that pipe travels all the way down to the tanks. So I'm gonna run down to the tanks. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.